we're gonna go to our take for 99 cents, and we all know this is one of my favorite segments of all time here on this show because we get to give a take that we have in our minds. It could be something that we already talked about, but we want to hit it from a different angle, or it could be something that we haven't talked about yet. Now, I want to do something a little bit different. I actually want some music in the background here. Okay, can I get some, take for 99 music? Okay, yes, sir. Can I lower the volume there, please? Lower the volume. People can hear me. I want people to hear my take. Okay, a little better, a little bit more. Turn me up on my Jay-Z flow. Okay, I'm in the booth right now. I'm about to cook up something. All right. Now, look, my take for 99. I want to go to the NFL to end off this show because I like to peep the trend before the trend happens, right? Return of the back is my take for 99. Return of the back, a position that a few years ago was left for dead, prompted me to have a take for 99, labeling the extension, okay, of the position. Or they're going to be in stink. It's done, right? And now I have gotten time to rethink that. Derrick Henry, at his age, is leading the running backs in yards. 704 yards and 8 rushing touchdowns. This is allowing the Ravens to use a heavy dose of play action. Okay, we see the effects of the 49ers not having CMC. Okay, Kyle Shanahan is coaching out of his element. He's panicking. He's shaking. Okay, make no mistaken. They need a guy to bring home the bacon. They need CMC. Okay, Purdy is holding the ball longer now. The Giants, should I bring up the Giants, who clearly regret allowing Saquon Barkley to walk in free agency? Okay, Barkley was the best player on the field yesterday. Okay, outproducing the whole entire Giants offense by himself. Okay, we cannot underestimate the running game in Detroit and how it makes the Lions offense go. It makes it so versatile. We can't underestimate the running game when it comes to the Jets. Clearly, their offense is different when Breece Hall is getting going. Folks, the running back is back. And that's my take for 99.
We can respond to it, cuz?
Yeah, go ahead.
Really quick. The running back is back, and I'm happy to see it. We was disrespecting the running backs and not give them the true value. And now we can't win championships without them. So kudos to the running back. They are back.
I think that's a great point. I've been saying for a while that the running backs that got disrespected by their pay, what they mean to the offense and things of that nature, and we're seeing an onslaught of what they truly mean to teams and for the quarterbacks, so they can establish their plays. Look at the dual Dragons and Jahmyr Gibbs and Montgomery, and how it's opening up Jared Goff to have a lot more explosive plays on the field. Absolutely. So, these running backs are finally getting that they're just due in terms of respect, and hopefully it could translate into the contracts they get in the future.
Clear. Want me to jump in?
Go ahead, cuz.
All right. Whew. My take for 99 cents is championships. Okay? And when we talk sports, that's why we talk sports. That's why we like sports. That's why we intrigue with sports. That's why we debate sports. It's all about championships. But every championship is not created even. And we got to understand that, right? And when you talk championships with the S, every championships is not created even either. And we're going to break that down real quick. See, championships is like on a record scale, right? It's like judging earthquakes. If you win one championship, just because you win two, that don't mean it's times two. Plus, he back-to-back. If you win back-to-back championships, to win a championship, go throughout a duration of a season, regular season, playoffs, and win a championship, and to repeat that the next year, it's not 1 + 1 = 2. A back-to-back championship is very rare in any sport. Baseball, hockey, basketball, football, that's a rarity. Okay? Very rare. A three-peat? Super rare. It's so rare that on the Richter scale, it don't go from 1 to 10, like it will go for back-to-back. This will go from 1 to 10 to 100. Three-peats are rare. When we talk about Michael Jordan and LeBron James, most of that's going to come from that Jordan three-peated twice. You see that? Three-peated twice. Well, LeBron got one repeat. And that's part of this whole thing. That's part of the aura of championships. It's super hard to win one. it's crazy hard to win back-to-back, and it's almost unspoken to win three-peat. Kansas City Chiefs on verse winning the three-peat. Do I think they're going to do it? Doesn't matter if I think they're going to do it. I've seen teams come close. I saw the 1990 San Francisco 49ers start this season after back-to-back championships 10-0. They didn't win. This is a rarity. This is not a crime against Kansas City. It's just that it never happened before. And to get to this level of greatness, it takes a tremendous amount. It takes a tremendous amount of endurance. You know what I mean? Because you got to endure the injuries. You got to endure adversity. You got to endure being the hunted for year in and year out, getting every team's best. It's unlikely. It's no shame against Kansas City if they don't win it, but it's a rarity. And I want everybody to understand that when you win a championship, it's rare. When you repeat, that's like unheard of. And when you three-peat, it's in the NFL, it never happened. So understands the quality of championships. Do not create all championships the same way. And that's my take for 99 cents.
Nah, it's a good take. You know, I think the Chiefs is a team that right now everything is looking good. You know, they're 6-0, and everybody's like, okay, well, it may be done, right? Something that hasn't been done. Three-peat. And let's be clear, they did something that hasn't been done since 2003, 2004 when they won back-to-back last year. So maybe they can shoot for another chance at history here. But look, just the NFL. We talking about grown men here with pride. Do y'all want to keep going home to y'all mamas and wives crying like Joel Embiid? Okay, when he lost to the Raptors because Mahomes just dust you out of there? No, somebody got to put their foot down. A quarterback has to put their foot down. Somebody has to play perfect football. And I have reason to believe that whether it's the divisional wild card, if they want to be a wild card team, or AFC Championship game, or in the Super Bowl, that some team will play good enough football to the point where the referees can't do nothing about it.
Right.
They want to reach for the flag and think about it like, nah, I can't even call that, bro.
Yo, you know what, cousin? Like, when San Fran didn't three-peat, Montana got hurt in that championship game. Like, I'm not wishing injury on Patrick Mahomes or any big player like that, but these things happen in these type of sports. I don't just see how could it happen? I don't know if it's going to happen. You understand what I'm saying? Like, that's how crazy it is.
I say.
You know, I think you both had very polarizing takes. Takes for 99. I think they were both great, so I have to match your energy. The player to win Most Improved Player of the Year in the NBA this season will be Lonzo Ball. Well, he showcased his ability to play in the game in the preseason. He looks like he hasn't lost a step. It looks like he is playing at the same level, playing at the same speed, and the same aggressiveness that he had when he left. You would think when a player's hurt for a couple years or they miss a couple seasons that they take a step off, that they're stuck in their era, that they cannot compete and combat what the league is now today, which is an up and down league, run and gun. But Lonzo was ahead of the game when he came into the league. He was a run and gun point guard. He was bringing that college style into the NBA, and now that the NBA has been adjusted and adapted to that, Lonzo Ball is still in his prime. He is still playing at the level and speed that he was already playing at his entire career. He is going to come in with his physicality. He is going to come in with his skill set and dominate his first year back with the Chicago Bulls, and I believe 2 to 3 seasons now. Lonzo Ball, ladies and gentlemen, will be your Most Improved Player of the Year this season, and that is my take for 99 cents.
Look, it's a bold take, but look, I seen a couple preseason highlights of him, and he looks back to form. He looked like he never left. And we always knew he was a willing passer. That's one of his best attributes, and that's obviously always translatable. But I think for me, when you miss that amount of time, you got to be shooting like Steph. Okay, you have to, because that's the only thing you can do is shoot, just jack up shots. And I saw him make a couple 3-pointers in the preseason game. So if he can continue to like adapt his game and be more of a threat from the 3-point line, which he should be with that time off, then I can see your take.
Listen, I would love to see it happen. My concern is, can he sustain it? Because he have a lot of injury. He's been injured. And I'm a big believer, like once one nagging injury shows up to the second one, to the third one, it's hard for me to trust that you're going to be able to put together a long string of games and weeks and months and fight the duration of a season to show up. What's the requirement? 65 games,
Yeah,
61
something, right?
60 something games. Can he put together 60 something games? Because that would be it for me. After that, you could be right, but he got to be able to put those games on.
And ladies and gentlemen, that wraps up another episode of 99 Pod. It was a good one. Looking forward to the next one. And make sure you like and subscribe to the channel, because that's what we do. We talk sports, we debate.
Please like and subscribe for all the up-to-date content. You've been slinging shows left and right, slinging content left and right. Please don't miss anything. If you do, like, subscribe, leave a comment, leave a question, something you may want to answer, something you may have. All ideas are great ideas. Nothing's a dumb question.